When I first came to Canada, I thought I already knew what to expect, and I had read guides, watched videos, and listened to people who had been here before me. But soon I realized some things can only be understood through personal experience. Here are the 7 things that shocked me the most as a Chinese immigrant in Canada. 1. A society built on trust. In China, safety often means locking everything: your door, your bike, even small belongings. But in Canada, I was surprised to see packages left at people's doors for hours, or bikes parked without heavy chains. It's not that theft doesn't exist here, but the baseline of trust is much higher. That level of trust creates a different kind of social atmosphere. 2. Rules matter more than connections. In China, gongsi personal connections often decide how smoothly things go. But in Canada, the system is usually stronger than personal relationships. Whether it's applying for government benefits, finding a doctor, or looking for a job, you don't need to know someone inside. At first, I felt lost. There were no shortcuts, no favors. Later, I realized this meant fairness. Everyone follows the same rules. 3. Wealth is less visible. Back home, people often show their financial status through cars, houses, or luxury brands. But in Canada, it's harder to tell who's rich and who's not. Some millionaires drive old pickup trucks. Some regular workers travel abroad for vacations. This lower emphasis on showing off wealth makes society feel more equal and less competitive on the surface. For work and life have a different balance. In China, working overtime is common and sometimes even seen as a sign of dedication. In Canada, people value their personal time. When work ends at 5, people really leave the office. They go camping, spend time with family, or simply rest. At first, I thought this was lazy. Later, I understood it's a different philosophy. Work is just part of life, not all of it. 5. The healthcare system. Canada's healthcare system is very different. On one hand, it's amazing that you don't have to worry about huge medical bills for basic care. On the other hand, waiting times can be long, and sometimes it's frustrating. But over the idea that healthcare was a right, not a privilege, was eye-opening for me. 6. A deep respect for nature. Canadians' love for nature goes far beyond what I imagined. On weekends, instead of shopping in malls, many people carry tents, take their dogs, and go hiking, skiing, or camping by the lake. In China, many people dream of skyscrapers in big cities. But in Canada, what people long for is a place with lakes, mountains, and forests. This lifestyle choice made me rethink what true happiness really means. 7. A different attitude toward physical labor. In China, many parents hope their children can avoid hardship, believing that studying hard means one day working in an office. But in Canada, I see many young people proudly working as carpenters, electricians, or even cleaners. Their wages are decent, and their social status is respected. What surprised me most is that they see earning money with your hands not as something shameful, but as a skill to be proud of. This is very different from the traditional mindset I grew up with. Moving to Canada has been more than just adapting to a new country. It's been about reshaping how I see society, fairness, success, and even myself. These cultural shocks were not just surprises. They became lessons that changed me and continue to shape how I build a life here.